Hey there, Squirrel. You know what, Squirrel? We got quite a bit to do. Let's figure out how much we actually have to do left here, because there is so much left to the game. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to anyone who's watching. It is me, Omega. There's one guy in the corner. Snuggly dog, yep, sounds about good. That sounds good. And today, it is Infinite Fusion. It's more just that. So it's in the center. Now, I need to figure out how many Pokemon I actually have. This is the biggest problem now, because there is a Pokedex of 501 Pokemon in the whole thing. I have not sorted out anything at all. Other than the triple fusions that I have, that I'm currently using, which I might actually just switch out our last one for a triple fusion as well. There is, in terms of how many I've caught, way too many. So I need to sort out how many Pokemon I have and how many more I need. So this is going to be a sorting session today. I am going to pull up the Infinite Fusion, or the normal Pokedex. Actually, no, the Infinite Fusion Pokedex, because we'll probably just go off of that, so that we can figure out how many we need, how many boxes, how full this is. Because from memory, there are 501 Pokemon in this game. That's a lot of Pokemon. So, we gotta begin somewhere. And where else to begin but on the wiki page. And this is going to take some time, to say the least. I am looking at the page right next to the game itself. No one can see it but me, but we can figure it out. Alright. Starting with the Bulbasaur line. We do have two Bulbasaurs and an Venusaur, so that will have one turn into an Ivysaur eventually. It's all good. Same with the Charmander line, same with the Squirtle line. Pyramid's not meant to be here. I'm just going to put him over here for a second. And then we have the Butterfree line, which I do only have a Butterfree currently, but I might have caught somewhere else, which I am very messy with these. I should not have done this. Alright, and these are like the finalists as well, so I am going to unfuse them. Let me just unfuse them quickly, and then we can... oh, no. And then we can actually sort them out as well. They have already been registered in the Hall of Fame, so if we ever want to fuse them back, we can. Okay, so we are looking for if I have a Caterpie and a Metavod. This is why it sucks being as disorganized as I am. Sure, why not? Alright. We need to see if I have a Caterpie anywhere. Sure. Cool, squirrel. Now, I don't think I have a Caterpie, but that is a relatively easy remedy if I just go into Viridian Forest, which I can get to relatively easily, I believe, if I just use Fly. Don't worry, Energy Ball, we can always reapply you. But yes, this is going to be cool. Oh, you gotta also have Googa's one open somewhere as well. But right now, in terms of what we need, it doesn't look like I have a Caterpie at all, so we are going to catch one right now. Oh god, it's so loud. Alright, yeah, the sound of the game isn't on yet. Whoops. That one. But yes, we are looking for a Caterpie right now. Hopefully we can find it relatively fast. You know, that actually works as well. I do need a Kakuna. Because we don't have a thing. So that goes there, easy enough. Okay, it's getting there slowly. We should put one more Pokemon in our party for now. I think I do have one more Triple Fusion, so let's see if we can hunt him down. And when did I have this box? Oh no. There it is. And we'll just put him here for now, and we can figure out the rest there. But yes, we are looking for a Caterpie. There should be just an easy few catches, thankfully. How the hell did a Caterpie break out of an Ultra Ball? I call bullshit for that one. Boom, box 11. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, we need a Beedrill. Beedrill we can find in the Hidden Forest, Ilex Forest, or the National Park. Or we can just evolve it, but Ilex Forest is probably the better choice, I guess. If I remember where Ilex Forest was, it's here, probably. No, that's Dark Cave, Azalea Town, Union. Oh god, where was Ilex Forest? There, okay. Alright, searching for a Beedrill. A Heracross is not going to go amiss, so we're going to catch that one. Look, we take what we can get here. And we're going to be getting quite a few levels as well, so, you know. Okay, Beedrill. That is not what we're looking for. Phantom would have been nice, but we're not too worried about it. Apparently... Okay, so for those who are curious, I am just going after the unfused versions of all the Pokemon, rather than going for every single fuse, which will probably take years upon years to do. Going for the unfused ones is what I'm doing right now. So the 501 Pokemon, we're trying to hunt for those 501. Whether or not we get all of them is going to be a absolute mystery, but I believe that we should be able to. It's going to take some time. Especially when they don't want to get caught. Especially when they're little shits who just do not want to get caught sometimes. Okay, nighttime we can get a Phantom here. That's a good thing to know. I do get the GS Ball as well, so we can actually get Celebi on deck as well. So that would be an interesting one to go for, because there is also the extra Triple Fusion with Celebi, Mew, and Jirachi, I believe. Technically, I could just catch a Kakuna. It is not out of the question just to catch a Kakuna to level it up to Beedrill. But because I know that there is a possibility to get Beedrill here, however low it may be, my dumbass is going to go for it. What annoys me is that we've seen every single Pokemon, almost everyone, except for Apon. We've seen almost every single Pokemon already, except for Beedrill. There's Butterfree. Of course it's a Butterfree. Heracross. Heracross is such a cool Pokemon though. Kakuna. There's our guy. There's our target. Alright. Just stay in one, please. Just stay. You little shit. Thank you. Yeah, let's put you in the correct space now. No, Heracross, you're not meant to be there. Oh god, it chugs so much when you get into the box because of how many there are. Oh my lord. Okay, question is, do I have a Rattata? Because the problem is that currently I have so many Pokemon in the boxes that I didn't sort out, mind you, and it is an absolute horror to look through to try and see that if I actually have these Pokemon at any point. And good chance is no. I probably either evolved them or I just completely forgot where they are. So that does suck. Because I've also put things in random boxes as well, like that. Yeah. Okay, so we were looking for Rattata, which I don't think I have. So we get to do the fun game of Catch a Rattata. Great! This is... I do not see it at all, if it is here somewhere. No, there's Persian and Meowth. I don't have Rattata, okay. Rattata it is, that is what we're hunting right now. Easiest one, just go to Route 1. It's a Rattata. What else can I do? If it turns out that a Rattata does not want to appear in front of us, it's all just Pidgeys, this is going to be a moment where I have to like really rethink what I'm doing here. There it is. Okay, cool. That is Zarat. Did see Ekans as well. Ekans is the next one on our list to do. Ekans needs to go to boss 1 instead of the Carbink there. Okay, that's good. We need another Pikachu so we can get into Raichu or go to Cerulean Cave, but either way it's fine. Actually, we probably could just go to the Power Plant, right? Power Plant, Route 6, Route 7, Hidden Forest. Those are where we could potentially find them. Let me see if I can... What's the best chance of it? Route 6. 30% in both dawn and noon. Okay. That actually is probably the best one for us to do. I think is down here, yep. It's currently, yep, so noon. Let's see if we can get that Pikachu in 1. Nope. Bum, 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 bum. Oh boy, it's gonna take a while, isn't it? Oh, fuck off. Did I ever get the special Pokemon here as well? Yeah, we're on Route 6, so there should be at least some here. Problem is that just because there might be some here does not mean that there. Ah, there it is. See, complaining always works. A level 11 Pikachu. Let's put you here. Because we do need to evolve you with... technically I can... Yeah, I know what I said before about... you know, I'm too lazy to evolve them. But... it's fine. There we are, that's Raichu. Oh, hey, Fee. Oh, right, I did turn those off. Scamazed. Okay, after that we have Sandshrew, which... we should be able to get Sandslash from Cerulean Cave. It's one of the normal drops in that one. And Cerulean Cave being the one that can actually beat my ass is a little bit scary, but it should not be an impossible thing. Oh boy. Okay, looking for Sandslash. I have the Sandslash somewhere. Oh no, which boxes are in? It says I had caught a Sandslash. I do not remember ever catching a Sandslash. This is... boy. Oh no. Where is it? There it is. Okay, cool. Oh, that could be a long, a long one. Okay, next is the Nidoran female line. So we need to catch 2 of them and evolve 1 through fighting. Or actually, we can get a Nidorina at route number 9, I believe. So not horrible. 8, 6. You can. You can definitely bring the starters. 7, 14. Where the hell is Route 9? That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 over here. Okay. Yeah, even normal game you can. You can use Ditto and then one of the Pokemon together, and then yeah. Not that one. And then that's how you breed starters, yeah. You can't get another starter in the normal game, but yeah, no, that should be very possible. Okay, there's the female Nidoran. Got 1. And technically speaking, I could have just Pokérated the shit out of that and done another one. Yep. The only ones you can't breed are the legendaries. Legendaries are the only ones that is no-go. Okay, there's the second one. Good. catch it. Nice. Now we just need to evolve one of them. The one in my party is all good to evolve, so let's do that. After that, you get the Nidoking line, so we're gonna need the male ones. What level does Nidoran evolve though? Should be like, it should already have evolved at this point, but just as a level 16. Okay, cool. So, I mean, I do have some rare candies, which I'm never going to use, so let's just do this. Easy. We now need to get Nidoking, which I really do have Nidoking in general, so we can put that in place. Box number 2 should just be over here. So, normal Nido... no, normal, I say. Male Nidoran, we need 2 of them, and then 1 of them to evolve. How was that? There it is. That's 1. Now we just need a singular 1 more. Wrong one. Male 1. There it is. Which we don't need to evolve now. Nice. If it stays in its ball. Okay, next in line is the Clefairy line. So we have Clefable over here correctly. We need Clefairy and we need Cleffa as well. Which I swear I remember I had it called a Cleffa, but I might have evolved it into that Clefairy. So that could be a reason why it is there. Which is a little bit scary. That's how I'm gonna have to search for him. And it does suck because Cleffa, like in terms of the Pokemon listing in what's it called? On the thing. Cleffa. Kanto Daycare Gift, Route 3, 4, and Mount Moon. Okay, so we can actually find it relatively easy. Cleffa. Or who are you talking about, Fee? Oh, that there is the triple fusion between Zekrom, Kyurem, and Reshiram. Okay, we're looking for a Cleffa and a Clefairy. Those are the 2 that we're looking for right now. Yep, 4 types. It goes dragon, and then all its like special other typings from being a thing. I might actually need to catch another Zubat, because I don't remember if I have a additional Zubat at all. But right now it's Cleffa. That is the one we're looking for. If it would appear. Somewhere. That's part of it, not the right one. Let's actually check something here. Poke Radar. So Cleffa is only here. Clefairy, I think, is further inside, so we could just keep searching here for the Cleffa and then go down to get the Clefairy. No, wrong way, this way. Oh, just Cleffa's here, okay. Oh, Zushu. Alright, see ya, Squirrel. There it is, finally. Nice. Here we go up to here. Box link. Free PC everywhere is so nice though. Inkata, I need you to go away for a bit. Okay, so we need a Clefairy who is in the dark room. Mount Moon Dark Room, okay. Or if we get another Cleffa here. Dark Room isn't that far off. Here, in here somewhere. That's normal Cleffa again. No. We can just get a straight up Clefairy here. I regret this Cleffa. You've got to be kidding me. There it is. Ooh, things are going really bad there for that Cleffa. Had to wipe out the whole thing. Nice, that is that list there. Okay, next we have the Vulpix and Ninetales. I do have a Ninetales that I know of. But do I have a Vulpix? No. I do not. That's almost for sure in my head. Could quickly also do this as well, because we do have a Jigglypuff that comes next. We have the Iggly and Jiggly, we just need the not the Wigglytuff, that's it. Which we have another Jigglypuff for. Perfect. I need that for a second. We should have a Moonstone somewhere. Yep, there it is. Okay, we're looking for that Vulpix now. And also a Zubat, because I think that'll be afterwards. I don't have a Zubat. I do have a Golbat and a Crobat, a shiny one. And yeah. Let's get out of this cave. Let's quickly catch a Zubat along the way. Because easy. Oh, Brock's here. Nice. Okay, we need to go get that Vulpix, which should be available here. Let's use... I'm using everything I have right now. We have a sleeping bag. 12 hours, and we should be back in the... Yeah, okay, we can get a Vulpix here now. Just have to be a little bit lucky. Screw you, Pikachu. We were looking for you before. We're not looking for you now. Oh. No. This might take a while. Okay, so we can't find here, but we can find a Houndour here, so kinda we do need that one. There's no way it's this rare, is it? We can catch one, and then with the chain... Actually, we might need another Murkrow, but it shouldn't be that hard to find if it's like this. If we can catch one Houndour, we can use the chain catching thing and catch a second one as well. So we'll go have enough of that. This is getting obnoxious. Please don't tell me it's like a 5% catch rate, like a 5% appearance rate. Or less. There's no way. There should be no way that it's taking this long. This is for Houndour, not even Vulpix. Vulpix is relatively a simple one to find in general. Oh my lord, how many have we gone through so far? There it is. We're kind of running out of Pokeballs. This is probably not a good thing. You gotta be kidding me. Fuck off, it did that. Okay, you know what, Frostball. Thank you. Okay, cool, we got one. It only gave one. Are you kidding me? We needed a second one. game really hates me. This game really hates me. 1 second. 1 second. All good. Alright, just quickly do something there. Okay, Houndour. So this is gonna suck because I was actually banking on getting a second Houndour from the thing. I really wish I had the mindset to actually catch multiples of things beforehand, because yeah, nah, that was not in my head at all when I first started this off. I was like, oh yeah, casual playthrough, you can be chill. We do need the second Drifloon though, so let's grab that. Let's grab that. Let's grab that. No. Let's grab. Let's grab that. There it is. Okay, so we're back to normal stuff here. It's Vulpix and we're trying to get here. Only at night which Houndour appears. So there's that. That was not a Vulpix. That thing had wings. Oh boy, this is gonna take a while. Vulpix. Vol. X. Nope. Oh boy, this is. We did need the Growlithe, as I did say before, so let's grab that. Level 20, wow. It's weird how, like, these guys are level 20 and they're all that, but then in Ilex Forest, they're barely level 30 as well. So there's the Vulpix. Alright, cool. It's another one added to the list. Gonna be really annoying when I have to come back here for a thing, for the Houndour. But that is for then, and this is for now. Nice, okay. Next one after Wigglytuff was the Zubat line. We can quickly go grab those two. Or three, sorry. I know I had a Golbat, there it is. And Crobat being one of my mainstays from before. Should be in... not that one. Where the hell did I put Zuzu? Oh no. Oh, no. No, please, no. Ah, there he is. My only shiny that I got in this whole run. After that is Oddish, which I think I have a few Oddishes and Glooms as well. I think I do have at least another one somewhere. And so what we're going to do with this is we're also going to put Blossom in as well, if I made them at all. There's a second Oddish, okay. There's a Gloom. And yeah. Okay, so we have an extra Oddish. We need one more Gloom though. So bring that extra Oddish into my party is relatively an okay idea now. And at level 21 it evolves into a Gloom, which we can then evolve into both a Blossom and a Vileplume. So let's do that. We want to go to Ilex Forest for either another one, or we can go to Cerulean Cave. Cerulean Cave actually, because it can give more experience, is probably the better idea here. It's kind of weird that a Gloom of all Pokemon is in the Cerulean Cave. Yeah, we'll fight a few things maybe. Well, actually, even catching might give enough levels. Don't care about the moves because we can always adjust them on the fly. Gotta love Tortneon's blade design. I love the... It's kind of sad to say that there are some of the triple fusions that don't look that great. Mainly it's Swantican here. This is probably the one I'm like, it could have worked a bit better. The rest of them are like, Venusaur is like, it's a good mix of them. And same with Megalosion, but Chenifox and Tortneon, I really do take the cake in terms of how good the triple fusions are. Okay, come on, where is this Gloom? Gloom should be here, right? Yeah, no, Gloom is in one of the Pokemon that can appear here. Okay, yep, that's one. Oh, I accidentally stopped evolving. God damn it. On Gloom, you gotta be here somewhere. It might be better just go to a different one. Fuck it. I'll take it. I don't even have that many Pokeballs. Oh boy. Scorch Ball, why not? Come on. I'm believing in the Premier Ball power here. This is not gonna work, but I have to believe. The burn is doing stuff to it. There it is, nice. We can unfuse it and release the Sandslash. Okay, that's the Gloom in the party. Let's hit the Box Link. Unfuse. And release this one. So we're looking for a Leaf Stone and a Sunstone, which I'm pretty sure we have at least a few of. Sun, that's a bit Blossom. We don't care about the attacks. Let's jump over to box number 2. We want to place the Mankey for a second. I think you can sit in 8. And we have a leaf stone, which I did buy a few of. In terms of like stone evolutions and all that, we should be fine relatively. Did not expect the Pikachu noise there. Over here. Okay, cool. Next we have Paras and Parasect, which I do think I have. There's a Parasect. There's the Paras. Cool, that is all good. We next have Venonat, who is right here. And Venomoth, who we also do have somewhere. Might be here. There it is. Okay, perfect. Next is Diglett and Dugtrio. I know that we do have a Diglett somewhere. Every time it's... Yeah, I have it somewhere. It's here. Somewhere. Sure I caught a Diglett. I would be surprised if I didn't actually catch a Diglett. Where's the thumb Pokemon? Six, 7. Do I not have it? Oh no, there it is. Okay, there it is. Okay, we do need to catch a Dugtrio though. But afterwards, it's Meowth and Persian, which have over here. Okay, Dugtrio is next on the list. After that is Psyduck, which is here, and Golduck, which I don't have yet. But I might have an extra Psyduck somewhere. We can just put him in the party and potentially just level up. I hope I have another Psyduck somewhere. Do I really not have another Psyduck somewhere? Oh boy, I do. I already had fucking Wigglytuff. See, I catch things and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll do it later. There's Psyduck. With Psyduck in our team, he will be able to be, what's it called? Leveled up at level 33. Fuck's sake. We also need a Mankey. Okay, no. Getting ahead of myself. We're going to ask the Dugtrio. Which... should I just level up a... Chances of getting a Dugtrio is normally relatively low here. I don't even have Pokeballs on me. God damn it. Dude, get out of my way. We'll buy 50. No, 50. Always 50 for me. Yeah, 5 Premier Balls as well. There's a Diglett. You know what? We'll just catch a Diglett. Perfect. Alright, we need to go somewhere to train a little bit. So, technically speaking, I do have a place where I do train up, but it's not the greatest. I mean, we'll get tons of levels from this, so... Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to probably put in... No, I've already unfused all my mons, so that doesn't matter anymore. Okay. You know what, we'll just use as is. We'll go one by one rather than going too crazy. Psyduck, we need to level you. Mainly, okay, the reason why I do this is because I know that they will level up one at a time here, but we also need to level up the triple fusions here as well. It really sucks how weak Water Shuriken is. That's level 32 for Psyduck. He actually... This is the perfect amount. There it is, level 33. Perfect. That was actually how much you needed for it. Box Link... You... go here. And wherever we put that Diglett... It's gonna be the last one for the second box. We're almost 2 boxes full. Okay, I'm just gonna say, the Blaziken, Swampert, and Sceptile Fusion is actually really, really powerful. Well, it's nice because it has a speed up, or speed boost. And we can just work up like this as well. And that gives us a shit ton of adaptability for it. Okay, Diglett can actually evolve now. The shitty thing is, it kind of doesn't... It has like the aspects of Blaziken and Sceptile well, but the add-on for Swampert kind of... sadly is a little bit lackluster in my opinion. Again, my opinion. I don't expect everyone to agree with me for that, but... I don't know, there's just something that's missing in terms of it. But I digress. In the end, people do make this. This is people making it in their free time and for the love of the game. So, as much as I voice my complaints, I still give so much props to anyone who actually has put their time and effort into this. We got a Mankey now. Mankey is the start of the 3rd box. The problem is I only have a singular Mankey, if I remember correctly. I don't think I have another one anywhere else. 3 Marchops though. So that is our next hunt for the Pokemon we're gonna get. Route 3 is probably the best place to go for it. So, no, sorry, no, Route 22. Right next to us. So we can get a Mankey there and then just evolve it into Primeape. There it is. There it is. Cute. Yeah, let's heal up for a second. Let's go back to that train. Oh, Mankey's actually holding something. I swear, if that's a Mankey's paw that it's holding, I am going to be traumatized. Okay, Papaya Berry. It's called the Paper Berry, but I could have said papaya. It's fine, we work up. Do one more, why not? Mankey's gonna level up a lot from this. He needs to get to 28, which he actually might because it's a Blissey. Out of like level 60 something. Holy shit. He's got it. He's fucking got it. Nice. That is Mankey. Cool. Box 3. Next is the Polys. As in Poliwag, Poliwhirl, Poliwrath, and Politoed. Right names? I think so. So we do have a Poliwag already. I think we might have a Poliwhirl, but I have not done the others at all. I'm also going to put Abra in its correct placing because it is right after. So we've got 1, 2. That is all going to be the Polys, so it will be over here. Okay, cool. Let's double check the boxes because I don't remember if I have any other of the Polys anywhere. Doesn't look like it. So we're gonna have to catch 3 Poliwhirls. Not the worst in the worst case scenario. I don't know where it's the best to get him though. Route 6 might have a good chance because I could go fishing for it. Super Rod 30% chance. That actually is kind of worth it. Should just be above the Vermilion here. Okay, so 3 Poliwhirls, that's what we're looking for. With the Super Rod. And I have the attachment for the Super Rod where if we get a bite, it will never, like, run away. Oh, we're gonna find some other random shit as well, so yeah, great. Okay, it is 45% chance for a Poliwag, a 30% chance for a Poliwhirl, and then the rest is other ones. So this is not meant to be as common as this is already. There is no way. Let me look at Route 6 again. That's Psyduck. Psyduck is a 15% chance, by the way. Of the fish type Pokemon that we can get. Poliwag is at 45% chance. Poliwhirl is at 30% chance. Thank you, there it is. It's 1. Oh, 30 though, holy shit. Okay, let's just box link this. Box number 3. There. Yeah, we need 2 more of them. Or 1, oh, no. 1 for Politoed and 1 for Wrath. Nice. We should have a King's Rock. Yep, a singular one. We probably need to get more somewhere. I think when we do the Battle Tower, we should be able to get another 1 or 2. Okay, we can move you as well. I'm just chucking them into random boxes as well. That probably is going to be very detrimental in terms of sorting things out, but I'm lazy as well. Come on, just need a whirl again. Come on, that 30% is a thing. There it is. Nice. And now we can use a water storm. There are... God, why does it look like that? Okay, boxing, so we're good with that. Let's jump over to box 3 and place him in. Okay, we need to catch 2 more Abras. Give me 1 second though, because I do need to go to the toilet, and I will be right back. Alright, I am back. Off. Oh. Alright. Well. Yeah, it's Abra time. Oh boy. We need 2 more of them. Okay. 2 Abras shouldn't be too much of a problem. I am going to regret saying that because of the bloody teleport. But it is not impossible for us. If we can get 2 Abras in a row here, they're... Okay, surprisingly, Abra evolves at level 16. So that is not a tough thing to do. Tough thing to do is just catching the bastards because of how they are. Let me just double check. Radar. Okay, they still appear here. Good. We just need 2 Abras and then we're good. That's all we need. As simple as that. It is simple. Because we can just put them into a single battle and they should, with the Blissey Trainer, and we'll be good. We'll be all good. And honestly, I'm thinking maybe I do the same thing with the Machoke and for Machamp as well. Because I also have those guys all ready to evolve and all that. There's one. Okay, cool. There's the second one. And I do believe I have linking cords as well to... God damn it. Expedite it. You know what? Give me a Spark Ball. Damn it. That was a waste. I should just stay with the Ultra. Oh boy. So that's 3 that have ran away from the 4 that I've encountered. Great to know. Make that 4 or 5 that ran away. You know what? We'll take it, because I'm pretty sure I need an extra Bellsprout as well. Never mind. Fuck you, game. I used the Toxic Ball rather than the Ultra. Okay, well, fucking hell. There's so many of them. I think that's what... I put 1 of 7 that I've seen. Okay, again. There it is. Nice. Okay, let's go to... Oxalinka. Let's unfuse you. And we're going to put them all into inventory. And we keep you in... To be honest, we can... let me go to wherever the boxes I put these guys. We need to keep 2 of them in. 1 for flying, 1 for the damage dealing. Okay, good. We jump over to box number... here. We do have 2 more Machops, which we do need to also level up, which are going to be the ones directly after. And we can actually put this Machop in box number 3. So it's Abra, Kadabra, Alakazam, Marchop over here. And then the two for them. Okay, yep. Do this. Let's work up. Don't do too much. Hey. Should be enough. Nice. This is gonna give them to like level 27 or 28. 29, 30, okay. I didn't know you gamed, Blissey. It's still going. And burn is enough. Okay. It's Kadabra. Alakazam. Oh no, another Kadabra. Machoke. I might have already had a Machoke this, to be honest. Machoke number 2. Okay, we have L. Where is L? L's. 2 Linking Chords. Perfect. You to Machamp. Don't worry about that. And you Alakazam. Link 3. That actually solves that whole line. Next is the Weeping Bell and stuff, so we're gonna have to do that. Let's do this. Okay, so we have Weeping Bell, we have Bellsprout, which I think I caught another one somewhere. Okay, we have Weeping Bell here already. Yeah, I did have another Machoke. Okay, we can release this one. That's fine. Bellsprout, Weeping Bell, and Victory Bell. Okay, there we are. Okay, so we need to level one of them up, and then that will be it, I think. Okay, so let's put them in. Yeah, we just need to level that one up, and that would be good. Then afterwards we have Tentacruel and Tentacruel. This is here. Over here. And I know I did get another one. I do not have any linking chords, so I can't instantly level up the Graveler, but that should be fine because they also evolve at level 40 as well. Linking chords are just a expressway for it. Wait, I was looking for Tentacruel. Alright. I know it's in one of these boxes because I definitely remember catching one. But where did I put it? There it is. And I also had an extra Tentacruel as well. Okay. It's here. I'll release this one. Next we have Geodude line, which we do have a Geodude and also 2 Gravelers, so We can just level up one of those. This one over to number 3. That one needs to go into our training. Next is Ponyta Rapidash, which we do have, if I'm not mistaken. Ponyta Rapidash, yep, there it is. So it would be here. Here. Okay. Getting there, getting there. This is the 3rd box already, holy crap. The Slowpoke line, which we have a Slowpoke and a Slowbro already, and I think we need a... yeah, obviously we need a Slowking, which... yeah, we just need a King's Rock, which I think I do can get one, because I did a little bit of the, what's it called? Battle Tower. So let's quickly go to the Battle Tower then. Magnemite, I think I have Magnemite and Magneton. I don't think I have a 3rd one for Magnezone. I know I moved Magnemite before, so that's that one. There's Magnemite. Okay, I got 2 Magnemites, so let's actually put one in to train up. That'll be good enough to train. I don't think I saw a Magneton. It would be here. No, there it is. And yeah, I have an extra one, which I can just put in instead. That's a level 13. Okay, let me release this one. We will fly over to Battle Tower. Or Battle Factory, sorry. Yeah, King's Rock. Let's do that quickly. I swear, if I already have a, if I already have a, what was it, Slowking, I'll be really annoyed. I'm pretty sure I don't. Now that I think of it, I might actually have a Slowking somewhere. And I am hating myself if I do. Don't see it. I don't see it. I think we're good. Okay. Slowking acquired. We have Farfetch'd afterwards, which I think I got from a trade early on. But definitely no, I did. Yep, there it is. Ducks. Okay, so it'll be over here. Wait, let me look. And then it's Doduo, which I do have. And Dodrio as well. I hope I have. Okay, there's Drio. Where's Duo? There it is. Okay, box number 40. Okay, cool. So this one would be the start of the next one. This is the end of this one here. Okay, next is Seal. And Dugong, who needs to be in party to level up. You know, my dumbass has just realized something as well. After saying all that, I still didn't level up the Kanto starters that I had. Me leveling up all these guys, I still haven't actually leveled up the 3 Kanto starters to their second form. I got them to Charizard, Blastoise, and what was it, Venusaur, but I completely forgot to go back and level up the others there. Okay, Bellsprout is right there to go. It should be able to go straight to thing. Magnemite as well. We do have the Magnastone, and I hope Steel needs to get to level 34. Okay. Cool. Bellsprout into Weeping Bell, and then with the stone into that, with the stone into the next one as well. And Seal as well. Okay. Alright, so it was Leaf Stone and Magnet Stone. Okay, Magnet. And Leaf. Okay, those two are done. Dugong is done. Next is actually Grimer and Muck, which I might actually have. I'm not too sure. I need to double check that one. I might not actually have a Muck. Now I'm looking at it. Yikes. Let me put him in place first. So we need a Muck. After that is Shelter. And then Cloyster. Then we have the Ghastly line, which I have a Ghastly and a Haunter, but not a... no, sorry, Ghastly and a Gengar. Should be here. I think I have a Ghastly somewhere. It's Mischievous. Do I not have a Ghastly? Oh no. Okay, Ghastly and Haunter seems to be the next picks to hunt down. And Graveler being we need to level him up, that's a necessary thing. Okay. Let's make this proper first. We have 3 slots open, we're doing this now. Leave. I think this should be enough to get, what's it called? Get, Graveler up to level 3, 4. I'm just waiting till thing runs out. 5. There we are, light screen wore off. They're gonna get so much from this, but I mean, evolution only happens once, so it doesn't really matter what level they get to. Stop asking me about learning more moves, please. Charmander's turn. Yeah, almost there. Come on. There it is. Finally. And that's a kill. We don't need that. Nice. That's Ivysaur, Charmeleon, and Wartortle. Perfect. Okay. Slink. Oh, let's actually make this look good now. I should have done this ages ago for those three. I just didn't. Okay, it has to be just me, but goddamn, does Squirtle and Wartortle on all fours look good? The Squirtle in particular, I think. Wartortle looks okay-ish, but on all fours looks very weird. Okay, that is almost done. You know what? Let's actually expedite it, because I've... Windows expedite a little bit. Nice. Okay. So next on the list is to get a Muck, a Cloyster, and then the Ghost, Bastion Haunter. Okay. So we need a Shelter. Think can get from any of the normal ass routes. Honestly, going to nighttime in the biking route is probably the best idea, because we should be able to fish it up. Super Rod, 20% chance. Okay, cool. And we also get what's it called? We can get a Grimer from that side as well. Okay. Move closer. Here. We have to be outside for it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Sleeping bag. 12 hours. Here, we're gonna go for the Grimer first, which we'll be able to find somewhere here. 30% chance, by the way. We'll take it. We can just release the thing once we get it. Nice. We also want to Super Rod. do need an extra star use, so I will catch that now. Come on, Shoulder. There it is. Shoulder is an easy Water Stone evolution. Use you. Release you. Stardust from you. Grimer on my team, that's fine. Let's use a Water Stone. W. Okay. Shoulder done. Boosted. Okay, Cloyster, we can chuck in. Box 3. No, 4. We're up to 4 now. Oh, right, we're up to 4. Oh. Shit. That was... This sorting has gone on for an hour and a half. I mean, I say sorting. We've also been catching things as well. Okay, so next we... Hey there, Koga. What up? Okay, we need Haunter and we need Ghastly, which we can get from here. But we also need the, what's it called? 2 more Duskulls, which I completely forgot about. But it's 100% here, so... Should be easy to catch 2 of them. This is for later, not right now. I realized I probably should have just done it later, considering ordering everything, but it's fine. Now, we have the Grimer, so we do need to get Mark in order. And we can put in the Onyxes, because... I think I have another Onyx somewhere. Oh no. Oh god, it's the Hunter. Ah, there it is. Okay, good. Box number 4. Because we have, after Gengar is Onyx. I might actually have another Metal Coat somewhere. I do, baby. Steelix. Okay, there's Steelix. Drowsy Hypno. Pretty sure I have both of those. Where the Hypno is, I have no clue, but it's somewhere. I have a third Onyx. When did I have a third Onyx? Pretty sure I caught a Hypno. There he is. She is, sorry. It's a lady. Okay, next is Krabby and Kingler, which we have right there. Nice. Okay, after that, so Krabby Kingler, so when you get the 2 there, we have the Explodey Boys. There's a Voltorb. Where is the Electro? Got an extra one, so we can release that one. Okay, that's good. Execute. Okay, we have one of those, definitely. We do not have its evolution, or a second one, I think. Unless it is somewhere, again, in one of these boxes, then no. I do not see a bunch of scrambled eggs anywhere. Nah, not a single one. Okay, cool. Over here, so we need to get one more of those so we can get in. Over here, I do think I have a Marowak. If it's gonna be somewhere, it's gonna be somewhere, right? There it is. Okay, so we need the Gassy Haunter Executor. After that is Lickitung. And it should also have Licky as well. They actually, I don't remember if they actually put it in this game, there, if the Licky is in this game. I need to actually look that up. Let's see. Yes, Licky is there. Okay. So we need to get another Lickitung. Wait, no, the Hitmons. Let me put this here for them. Oh my god. This is what happens when you just do not order shit around. Okay. After Marowak, we have the Hitmons. As in Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, and Hitmontop. But there is also Tyrogue. So I need to see if I actually have a Tyrogue. I don't know if I recaught one. Oh boy. Ah, sorting is painful. Wheel up with my chair, because I need to actually look properly at everything. A purple little shit, that's what I'm looking for. I don't think I have one. Okay, okay. So, Bryman needs to level up. We need to get a second Lickitung. We need to get a Tyrogue. Yeah, let's actually sort this first. Okay, wait. After Marowak, we need Tyrogue, Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, and then Hitmontop. Okay. After that is Lickitung and Licky. Then it's Coughing. And then Wheezing as well. I don't have a Wheezing. I don't know if I even have a Coughing. I just noticed I had a... Okay, there's one. I hate my eyes. For some reason, they just do not work half the time. And it's not like I need glasses or anything, but... it's just my, like, perception of shit. Okay. So we need a Haunter. We need an Executor. Okay. So those are the two that are... that I definitely need right now. Onto Executor. Coughing, wheezing, which it just doesn't look like I have either of them. And Muck as well. Oh, right, yeah. Okay. You know what? I'm making this too hard for myself. First, we're gonna get Execute. Route 35. Which is that one. Okay. Also in Vermilion Seasons of Trade, Berry Forest, Safari Zone. Okay. Route 25. About 35, not 25. There is a lot of trainers I haven't fought here yet. But it should be easy. This also helps Grimer level up as well, so that should be fine. Sometimes the Pokemon are just too big. Just a little bit too big. I saw it. And done. God damn. Wait, what was that double battle? Why was that a double battle? So confused. Oh boy, yeah, this is gonna die. Can't be switched out because of bloody fire spin. That's fine, dead. I don't have any healing. Oh god, this is not good. Okay, barely made it. Holy shit. Oh god damn it. I thought... We ran past that guy just then, and I thought that was it. Okay, that's not good. There's no way he's living this. Oh boy. Hey there, Gogo. Yes, I'm doing pretty well. Sounds like you got a lot going on over there, but no, it's good to hear from you. Always nice to. How long has it been? It hasn't actually been that long since the last time, but yeah, it's pretty chill. Things have been they've been going. I don't really have any like ups or downs currently, so yeah. But yeah, no, you're getting busy, so oof. Cannot imagine what that's like right now for me. For you. But as always, good to see you around, you know, every now and again. Oh god, forced overtime. Would hate that. Wait. Okay, wait. Force... What? Wait, so if they force overtime on you, is it what? They just say that, oh, you'll get fired if you don't work overtime? Is that it, or...? That sounds pretty fucking bad. Okay, how bad is forced overtime? Like, you at least still get paid for it, right? How is this thing not staying the ball? God damn it, this thing. It is a Yanma. A fucking Yanma. Thank you. Oh. Let's take a look. Execute is possible here. There it is. I did 12 actually did 3 hours of work after that. Ass time, oh boy. Yeah. That is ass. I mean, at least you get paid for it, I guess. Still doesn't help though. Yeah. Just because you get paid for it does not mean that you would want to keep doing that. Yep, I did hear the music as well. Dun 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 dun. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. Bum bum. So wait, you got that much money for doing nothing? God damn, that's good. God damn, that's good. God damn, I'm jealous. Holy shit, I am jealous of that. Okay, yes, boring shit is boring. And I have had points where I'm like, it was not worth getting paid just to do nothing. Because, god damn, that's good. Okay, so we've got that. We need a Haunter, which we should have gone a lot earlier. Bum, bum, bum. Climber evolves into Mark at level 38. Okay. And we just need a Ghastly from here. Okay. There it is. Perfect. Holy shit. Oh shit, you had a flash flood in the area? Damn, you okay? I always ask this to people who like report like a natural disaster. in there. Oh, yeah, natural disaster in the area. Just to make sure you good, nothing crazy shit happen. Done. Timer was at level 38. We have 4 left. That's not going to be worth it. That one is done. Good. Crazy shit happened. That is regular activity. Shoot Tannerite, exploring target, outdoor shake. Oh, gee. Alright, yeah. It sounds very American. Route 23 is where I need to go now. Yeah, nothing like that happens to me at all. I am... my old folks just came back from America themselves, so I was like, I haven't heard them talk about anything like that. Need to sleeping bag for 12. Radar. Yep. Tyrant is on deck for it. We need to catch one. There we are. Perfect. Okay, box link. There's a tire rogue. Western side of the states in the desert, so it gets wild as running. Chaos as bulls paired back, trying to calm a bull snake. Aggressive danger new outdoor shenanigans. Alright. Yeah. I mean, I can somewhat agree with the what was it? The second point, trying to calm this bull snake. At the very least, the snakes here, as venomous as they are, you can just keep away from them, you're fine. We need another Lickitung. Route 44, where the hell is that? Over there. Mahogany Town, okay. Mahogany Town, that should be fine. In terms of the Rhyhorn stuff, we do have a few extras. Yep, funny name joke. Radon. Okay, so we had Lickitung, Coughing, Wheezing. Okay, we need to do those first. Should just put this here. Do want to go grab at least a few. Oh, where is it? Nice. There it is. At least one of these, and we'll take one of these along the ride. We can level up and into the next. Should be good. Alright. Coughing and wheezing time. Pokemon Mansion. Hey there, Aki. Pound cake? Really? Wait, it didn't auto mod now, did it? No, it didn't. What are you on about? Just got filtered in Google's chat for talking about cakes. Oh, that's fucking why. Okay, I fucking get it. Pound. Someone must have said it before if my one hasn't acted up like that. it's so fucking dumb. I mean, not the most ridiculous thing, but yeah. Because you have to also remember, weirdly enough, part of Goku's name is a slur that got auto-modded a few times, as we saw. And it's not, like, I don't think anyone knows that it's a slur. It's supposedly a slur, that is. So yeah, no, yeah, it's a thing that happens. I wonder why pound cake was deemed as a slur in this case. Only because the fucking community is so... It couldn't be that the community everywhere is just so absolutely stupid that having pound and cake together has resulted in people just thinking of it as like just doing something. Right? It couldn't be that, right? Nah. Coughing goes here. We do need to get coughing. Wheezing. Down. Sure. Sure, I mean, some people do that on Christmas. Okay, we need a... We're still doing Mark, we need Lickitung. And... this one, we want to go to box number 5 now. Because we need to level that one up to that. Okay. Where do we get Lickitung? Route 44. Okay. I have never thought pound cake was a sexual term, okay? Here's the thing. When you think of it, like, irrationally, you go, oh, okay. That's kind of stupid. When you think of it rationally, you only think pound cake as in the fucking food pound cake. Nothing else but the food pound cake. I cannot imagine anyone using the words pound cake in a sexual light, ever. That might just be me and my simple brain here. But, in all, it is the least sexy thing you could ask someone to do. If you have an SO, a significant other, a girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever you want, and you go to them and go straight up and say, a pound cake you tonight. God damn, is that like one of the weirdest turn-offs that I can think of. Maybe, okay, you know, maybe some people actually are down for that. right? I won't judge if you're actually down for that. What I'm trying to say is, in the normal mind of anyone, there's no way that is a sexy thing, right? There's like the person who's hearing that is probably going to go like, brother. Right? Because if this is said as a sexual thing, that means that there's some people who find it, you know, that it is a phrase that would imply that you're going to do it. But goddamn, if someone went and said that to me, I would laugh in their face. It doesn't matter how attracted I am to them. Number one thing I'm going to do is I'm laughing at them and say, okay, sure, but it is more a comedy term. You gotta wonder what is with the people of today. Oh boy. Oh god. 3 ball. Oh boy. Not catching this, am I? Ah, oh, you bastard. That was 3 shakes. There it is. Nice. Okay. Cool. We got that one. That's a second Tangler because we also want to get Tangrowth. At this point, I think I'll be thinking of a good term. Of the good term. You what? Balls. Lady here should be selling stuff. God damn it, there's no market here. Damn. Alright, Blackthorn City should have a mart. Yes, it does. Nice. So, we need a Lickitung or Licky, which technically speaking we can actually get from here. If we're lucky, but low chance because it is an evolution. But we can get Tangrowth as well. Come on. One of the two, please. There it is. Licky. So, and we can just probably catch it straight. Please, just catch it straight. Nice. I don't know why it's blacked out like that, but sure. It somehow lost its sprite. Okay. That is all good. Grimer, it should be... Wait, why do I have... Reshiram blended in, I need to move all the Pokemon from there upwards by 1. God damn it. Oh my lord, why? Brain should have seen that. Alright, so we can actually put this over here and there. Okay, cool. Oh man, how did I not see that? Okay, there is a Tangrowth here somewhere. Potentially, but we do also have the Tangela, so I'm not too fussed. We could just fight for a bit. Potentially get the level turret and hope for the best. No, there's one more. Nice. Let's hope this actually gives up enough. I think it's almost there as well. Yay, there's Wheezing. Okay, cool. It's one of them. There's Tangrowth as well, which I haven't gotten up to yet, but sure. Box Link. Okay, first let's put you in. Okay, where are we? We still have Muck to do there, which is coming along, that's fine. After Rye here, that's, what's it called? Rhyhorn, Rhydon, and then Rhyperior. Then we have the Chansey line, which we need a Happiny. Is Kanto Daycare gift? Or we have to breed it. I have a Roltec as well, okay. It's a Bagon egg. Oh boy, alright, Gibble egg. Goomy egg. I swear I should have caught a Chansey somewhere. Chansey we're able to get at Cerulean Cave at some point. I do have access to, so I can just go there for it. Why not? And Hwalucha. Snorunt. I don't see any. I guess I never caught a Chansey. Okay, that sucks. I mean, not the worst in the world, considering we can just go and start catching him in Cerulean Cave, but RNG-wise, it's going to be a pretty low chance to actually catch him. Yeah. Let's move over this side. We should have a pretty low chance of actually finding him at all. Oh goddamn it! I thought we could kill the one there. Single revive. Why not? We just need to find a Chansey, and then most likely breed it, because we're gonna need 2 more of them. Oh boy. We're in here for the long run, I guess. Alright, so the thing is, we'll eventually find it. But we'll also find those ones. Like that. Okay. The fusions that you can find as well, but sometimes are a little bit on the weirder side. Hey, there's Grimer. Okay, Grimer to mark. Finally finished that one. Great. I'm literally just looking over if I missed having a Chansey somewhere. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, let's just keep going for a bit. It'll be 1, 2, 3, sorry. The right period here, 1, 2, 3 for the Chansey line. Afterwards would be Tangela and Tangrowth, which that's why I got this. Here. We should have a Tangela somewhere else. I know for sure I had a Tangela. Is there real? Do I not actually have a Tangela? I don't have a Tangela, do I? Shit! Fuck. I am so dumb. It's not in that one. We need to go upwards. It's in here. We need... fucking hell. It turns out, yeah, Chansey was in one of this area instead of the first one. If we can get 2 Chanseys, that'll be great, because we can technically get a Peony somewhere else. Come on, Chansey. 5% chance. Come on, you got this. Thank you. There it is. That is exactly what I was looking for. So if it has Healing Wish and kills itself, I'm gonna be very mad. Nice. Yeah, we just need one more of you. Please just give me one more. You go right here. Just need a single more, one more chancey. We'll be good, we'll be good. That ain't it, Chief. That ain't it. There it is. Amazing. Please stay in the ball. Yes, there it is. Okay. Oh boy. Words would have been said if things didn't work out. A lot of words. We can use the rare candy, just level up, and there we are. There's the Blissey. Okay, now we have to just find the Happiny, which thankfully we are relatively close to. Let's heal up first though. Question is, will they give it for the first one, or am I going to have to hatch a lot here? I'm gonna have to hatch a lot for this one. Okay, the only way it seems to get Happiny, other than breeding, is Kanto Daycare Gift. Which you have to... Oh, fuck that, no. Yeah, nah, I'm not gonna do that. That's not worth it. One of you and give me... one of you. You two are gonna just have fun. Alright, honestly, might as well just take this time to try to level up Rhyhorn to Rhyperior, which should not be too bad. Welcome back, Fee. What's up? What did you do this time? Scrolling Reddit? Yep, that's about right. Hey, there it is. Now we have to... Ah, so perfectly. I understand you have not said anything back after that. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Right on 55. That's what we have to get to. Uh, 2, 3. Go for the attacks. Nice. High School of the Dead, if that's what that is. Yes, of course I've seen High School of the Dead. If that's High School of the Dead, no shit, I've seen High School of the Dead. That is the quintessential, like, fucking House of the Dead. Yes. If you're talking about the game, yes, I know House of the Dead. Which one are you talking about, the movies or the game? The game? Yeah, probably is going to be. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't great. There's like... The thing is, light gun games are probably the hardest to do proper remakes for. Because if you're talking about the way it's the voice acting, then I like how shitty the voice acting can get. It is probably one of the funnest things about House of the Dead. The problem comes down to, is it as good as the original? Because when I say original, I mean the first House of the Dead 2. Because the hardest thing to really get is the feeling of an arcade game. If that makes sense. An arcade game is like the feeling of, for example, Metal Slug, Time Crisis, and all that is an arcade game. Alright? It is arcade. It is, you go in, you spend like you only have like a certain amount of time for it, you spend that amount of time and the credits for it to play the game. What I'm worried about, I haven't played it and all that, I haven't seen anything of it, to be honest. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. That is a big problem for the game. If it's dark as shit, that's a bit awkward considering how bright the game was. It should not have ragdoll. That game should not have weird ragdoll things. It is House of the Dead 2. You shoot one, they jump back. That's debatable. In the game itself, they do like get knocked around a little bit because of the shooting, so that's relatively okay, I would think. But if it is that they, how do I say it? What devices are like? What platform is it for? B. I need to know what platform it's on. Because I'm gonna say this. The only platform that I could see it ever working on is the Switch. And I'm not joking about that. The only platform that I believe any light gun game would be like transferred to and would be okay with is the Switch. Alright, cool. Chuck it to me. I'll take a look. Steam... yeah, literally, it's only Switch that would work well with this. Because, again, light gun game. They do not work well on other platforms, other than being, you know, a light gun. You can have all the peripherals you want. Switch, in terms of how it works, is... what's it called? Because Switch is a pick up and play, and this is going to be in general, okay? So this won't like matter too much about what consoles and all that. This comes down to how things actually work. Switch, being pick up and play, is very much closer to the arcade experience than it is to anything else. The worst thing you could do is for it to feel like to play. Unless it's Typing of the Dead, is to... it would be to like play on these platforms. Yeah, Typing of the Dead works brilliantly because it is on the keyboard, and that is how it is made for, right? It is made for the keyboard. It is like has an arcade feel to it, but it is different, right? That is completely fine. Whereas the what's it called? The House of the Dead gameplay and everything is not made for what's it called? Home consoles, PC, all that stuff, if that makes sense. Right? I think that is something that most people can agree with, right? It is just not made for that. And the problem right now is that they're trying to, you know, right now what they're doing, what game dev is doing, is they're cashing in on nostalgia, which in this case does not work. Because what they're doing is, they're cashing on nostalgia, but they're not doing it in the way that would, in a sense, honor the game. If that makes sense. I think I've worded that as correctly as I can. But yeah. If you understand anything of how I was saying it there, then yeah. Very least. Alright. We need a Scyther. I should have caught before. Oh, Dino. I may have this one, I'm sorting myself though. It's in the vid? Okay, sure. I'll take a look at it afterwards. Is that someone like playing it or? Review, okay. We'll just, yeah, we'll skip through the review a little bit, so I won't like fully focus, you know, on everything there, but yeah, we can look at the review. I'll do it after I finish doing what I'm doing here. Because we're getting actually close to time. I mean, oh yeah, there's also the, what's it, from Gamescom, all the trailers that came out. I haven't actually looked at a lot of them. I have seen a few, don't get me wrong. But there are actually a few that I kind of want to go through as well. So, I'm going to ask you this week, can you actually send me... can you look up the list of games that were released on for Gamescom? Just send me like the website with the list of them, and I'll look through them. Because I'm very curious to see what they actually have. Okay, don't worry. I'll search it myself. I can do it as we're watching, like looking through the thing. Oh, we just need another Scyther. There it is. That's what I want. Come on, catch. God damn it. Savari Zone, you can be so infuriating at times. How do I evolve the green bug? Which green bug? You mean Scyther? So originally, okay, in original game, the only way you can evolve it in original game is if you give the Pokemon a metal coat and then trade it to someone, and them trading it back to you. That is the only way. What they've done in this game is that they've simplified it, and you can evolve them by going up in level, or using the metal coat just as a, like, how an evolution stone is. So, like how a water stone gives you Vaporeon, you can just use the metal coat in the same vein as that. They've done it with, like, all the Pokemon in this game, by the way. Like, any one that has a awkward, like, evolution, like, from trading and all that, they have a way to circumvent it here. by just putting it as a level or for a what's it called, a item, or both actually. Come on, we just want one more Scyther. No, I can get it from the other place, but goddamn. Almost out of steps as well, so that's what I meant by it's almost done here. Come on, where's the Scyther? Dino. Venipede. How is it this hard to find these Pokemon? Sometimes it's just like a near impossible thing. Like half the things I'm not gonna even use, but because I've been collecting every single fucking thing, I've been trying to get everything. Oh, this is my hell. This is actually my hell. Cannot be this hard to find this thing. We found it multiple times before, and it's ran away every single time. Now that we again trying to find it, it just doesn't want to appear. God damn. Wait a second. The time of fucking day changed. No wonder we can't find it anymore. God damn. I need to check something. Do I actually have another one, though? I actually might have another one somewhere. If it turns out I have another one somewhere, and I did that for nothing, yeah. Let me go back for a second. So, what was it? Scyther, alright. I do have a Sizzle, like, I do 100% know I have a Sizzle. Okay. So after these guys, Chansey and all that, it goes to the Rhyperior there. Igglybuff. This is meant to be up here. Tangela. Kangaskhan is here. And then next will be the Horsey line, which probably gonna have to do starting from tomorrow. Oh boy, so many more to catch. Oh wait, quickly go back and check if the Pokemon have fucked yet. Because if they have, then we can just super incubate the thing, and we should be... So altogether, there are 501 Pokemon, and it at least 6 generations worth. Not all of them, alright, but a good number of them have like 501 altogether. They just don't want to breed. Okay, cool. We'll save it there and we'll call it. Yeah. Alright, let me close that for a sec. Let's get this video up.
Here's about where I would give you.
Oh boy. Instantly started playing it. Alright, let me stop that. And let's check this out. For those who, I will give my critiques about it just by looking at this as well. You said about 10 minutes in, right? That 10:15 you said. Okay, cool. You said it.
Use it in ways that feel meaningful. Upon defeat, enemies will also cheaply ragdoll their way to the floor instead of dramatically falling over, which just feels sterile and lifeless. I'm reminded of when Valve decided in and made unnecessary changes, dampening the satisfaction you get from defeating them. Finally, every single shot you fire in the
Alright, let's go from the start. They're reviewing it properly. We'll go.
feel it necessary to provide context for the poor souls who clicked on this video and have no idea what a House of the Dead is, so here we go. First released in 1998, The House of the Dead 2 is the beloved classic sequel to the acclaimed original House of the Dead, and it aimed to expand on its older brother in all fronts.
Background. Okay.
And release. I graduated high school and made it into university to shoot nowhere near the enemy's weak point yet still land a hit.
Okay,
And
that
other
is
times you'll
a
shoot
problem.
with deadly precision yet somehow miss. It all feels very inconsistent, leading to many
Okay, bad tracking. That is not good.
in the remake shooting the enemy.
You said it looks dark. This is not as dark as I expected.
Trigger the animation, but sometimes it doesn't.
What was
This
that?
removes all strategy associated with this enemy, and it makes it feel more dependent on luck than skill. Also,
Oh boy.
on Steam reviews echoing these completely ruining his sense of speed found in the original, and Emperor is borderline transparent with his pronounced weak spot being
That is
nearly
horrible.
impossible to see when he's in
That is horrible.
the remake,
This
but
looks
Zero will
fine.
sometimes instantly descend off screen, forcing you to take damage.
Okay, here's the thing. In terms of look, more or less, it looks fine, in my opinion. I know that, yeah, you obviously there is the look of the old school style, and some people would rather have that, like the more blocky, polygon-esque style. But in terms of how it looks, this looks fine to me.
When it was never normally like this.
What's not
If you-
fine is tracking how all the things were shooting. Like the guy in the thing said it himself. The
Ports completely ruining
shooting
his
the enemies like this
sense of
and
speed
just
found in the
not.
original, and Emperor is borderline transparent with his pronounced weak spot being made nearly impossible to
Yeah, that visual is absolutely horrible. Like comparing it to the original one, where it literally just showed, right? Probably skipping through it.
completely ruining his sense of speed found in the original, and Emperor is
Yeah, making it a boss transparent, that is horrible. The ragdoll effects that
As
they
to
were
why
doing
that I've thought
is
of.
stupid. The blood splatter is
the
actually
first
horrible
concerns audio,
as
as
well.
even though the player is supposed to be given the illusion of using a dangerous firearm, there are no convincing sound effects that sell that suspension of disbelief.
No! Don't kill me!
And it's like
You know what's
the lowest thud of a sound effect for
rough
a...
when a 25-year-old game with limited audio memory has more intense sound design than a modern title?
Don't kill me!
Yeah, that is so much better. Alright. The ragdoll, absolutely horrible. The blood splatters look like they are basically the default thing that you can find in any of the video editing software at this point. That is a problem. Voice acting,
ways
it's
that feel
whatever.
meaningful.
Like,
Upon defeat, enemies will also cheap.
Yeah.
I'm reminded of when Valve decided to incorporate professional motion capture into Left 4 Dead 2 zombie death animations to provide a tangible payoff to the player's actions, and as The House of the Dead is also a game that heavily involves first-person shooting, the shooting has to feel impactful. If it doesn't, you're dead on arrival, because at this point, the player will be reminded that they're pointing and clicking on a screen instead of saving the world from genetic experiments gone horribly wrong, and this is exactly what the remake feels like to play. At all of the presentation sins that the developers committed, and diving into this game brought them all to the forefront of my mind. Before we even get into the first level, we have to make our way through several menus, and as someone who has been learning about UI and UX at university, the remake's offerings in these departments blew me away, and not in a nice way where you're like, wow, this menu is so cool. Options there are, but I've thought of how to potentially improve it. The main problem I have with this menu is how there are 3 pages that all contain mostly similar information, and I think it would be nicer if it was all condensed into one menu. All the developers will need to do is have the boss and training modes below the campaign text, so it's quite an easy fix, and I even made a mock-up at 2 AM to demonstrate what this could theoretically look like.
I mean, it doesn't look
When
that
it's time
great
to
either,
jump
though.
in, we find this screen with 2 columns containing relevant gameplay information, but for some reason you can't use the mouse to choose between the options. We're forced to use the O and E keys for this, and I hope you remember these, because the game uses them a lot. This next point is a small thing, but it's
God,
striking. It's a
okay,
handy
that's not
level
good.
select screen, and this also isn't perfect. Having the game's levels be displayed via an interactive map is quite clever, especially due to the branching pathways being highlighted on a piece of paper. There's nothing wrong here concerning interactivity, but the font placement and text roll off, and I think I know why. As the House of the Dead 2 remake was developed by the Polish Megapixel Studio, a subsidiary of the aforementioned Forever Entertainment. It seemed like a nitpick, but I'm pretty sure that 3rd graders are punished for writing sentences like these, especially when they misspell one of the main character's surnames. There are also frequent typos that any decent proofreader would have caught during development, so I can't figure out how it all went so wrong. My best guess would be a botched translation job, but when you have 9 people credited under quality assurance and 2 under language QA,
Oh,
they should
boy.
have been fixed. Seriously, what is going on under quality insurance and 2 under language QA? These should have been
That's,
fixed.
yeah.
Seriously, what is going on here? A few of the awkwardly written loading screen tips, if you can even call them tips, have also been directly lifted from the first remake, hinting that the developers copy and pasted pre-existing assets without checking first for any issues. Going back to the actual game now, the UI is much better, but I still think improvements can be made. The weapon display and blood spider are good, with the splatter's color letting us know which player we're watching as well as matching the game's horror theme. As a result, I don't think you have to have the P1 text, the red gives it away. The only problem I have here is the score font, as we see it be used all over the game from beginning to end. It's trying to imitate how it looked in the original game, but I find it to look a bit cheap when in HD. It's similar to the fonts you would find on Google by searching for spooky font, but as it's paying homage to the original game, I can't be too upset. Our next issue involves lighting, and upon hearing
Okay. It's entirely, yes, it is because it is from the old way of doing arcade games, having scoring and all that stuff. That makes sense to have there. It's very much an old video game thing. Even in fighting games, they have like a scoring system, right? But it means nothing. I don't think they needed the scoring system. It's fine if it's there, but that's whatever. This being there, those are just about normal, but P1, as I said, P1 is not necessary there. It kind of takes up a little bit of room. In a sense, I would actually put the bullets maybe on side here going downwards, but that's a
you might
minor
think, hang
design
on, wouldn't
choice.
this be easy to do? Just copy what everything. Developers messed up severely. No, YouTube's video player is not corrupting.
That is horrible. Okay. I was wondering what you meant by things going dark fade, but yeah, that there is horrible. The lighter scenes, yeah, they're completely fine-ish.
This is genuinely what the game looks like in motion. Frequent lighting issues haunt levels, destroying any
That's
sense of
horrible.
atmosphere that they used to have, and levels are often way
What are these trees? I would understand that for back in the day.
darker than they're supposed to be. You'll quite often run into areas that should be well lit, but aren't in the remake.
That
On
is
the topic
horrible.
of
Okay,
lighting,
yeah.
I can't tell you how many times I saw light sources with no definable origin point. For example, where are the lights in the final level coming from? They don't seem to be attached to anything, so perhaps their objects aren't rendering properly?
Okay.
As the developers couldn't even get the main character's gun to appear normally, this doesn't sound too far-fetched. The cold interiors of buildings and offices are now changed to look considerably warmer, and this change in lighting makes the stages look samey. In fact, the whole game now
Honestly, I'm not too fussed about that. The look of this is completely fine to me here. Just this compared to here. It's like slightly darker, but it gives more of like a dread tone. But I do understand what he's saying by
looks to look considerably
what's it called? Warm and light being,
considerably warmer, and this change in lighting makes the stages look samey. In fact, the whole game now looks super orange, and if you didn't know any better, I wouldn't blame you for not realizing that these were two totally different levels. House of the Dead 2 never used to have bloom,
that's a
motion blur,
problem
film
then.
grain, chromatic aberration, etc., and these additions, while commonplace in modern video games, don't serve to bring the characters and environments of House of the Dead to life in the remake. As a result of these additions, there's a noticeable amount of flickering on screen, surface reflections don't feel finished, and it just looks like a bunch of vessels. There's a noticeable
Yep. That whole surface here. You have okay. Don't know how weird this is, but you have the reflection of the bike there. Is already a bit weird, but then considering there are buildings everywhere, having these are just the sky. If you're having the reflections of the bike there, which I'm pretty sure you don't, but maybe I should actually go outside a bit more. Yeah, there should be a lot more things reflecting off the water here if you're looking at that. Or
amount of flickering on screen.
I don't know,
Surface
it just looks
reflections don't feel
very
finished, and it
awkward.
just looks like a bunch of Vaseline has been smeared onto your monitor. Thankfully, these settings can be disabled in the options menu, which I recommend doing. The final component of this section I would like to mention involves
too dark.
audio, more specifically the game's soundtrack. I mentioned earlier how your shots provide no sense of impact, but this also applies to the remixed music. The groovy instrumentation and tension-inducing melodies of the original have been replaced by tracks that end up playing second fiddle, with the magic and soul of the classic music being gone.
That's awesome. I do remember that music. Very old school, like horror, but like. I think that's very debatable. I like the old one a lot better, but
On a lighter note, you
That's a
can
little
switch to
bit
the original
debatable.
music in the settings, but it just doesn't feel right when combined with the altered visuals and voice acting. And speaking of the voice acting, oh boy, it's like they didn't even try. The best example involves Goldman, and you can only imagine my shock upon discovering he was now from Texas.
Dawn of AMS. Time they made a move.
The civilians also sound absurd, and I don't know if this guy is Polish, Scottish, or a weird mix of both.
My friends went inside, but they're not back yet. I told them not to go.
Interactions between characters are now stilted and lifeless, often sounding borderline AI generated. It's very inconsistent, as although some voice actors seem to have put effort into their line delivery,
Thanks. You can get outside that way.
others are as flat as an ironing board.
1998 Curian case?
okay. Talking about the voice acting and how bad voice acting can actually affect things, right? House of the Dead 2 has bad voice acting. Let's just be real here. It's a very old game, but it was fun bad voice acting. I don't know how I feel about any of that at all.
Guess who was behind it?
Because this, I feel like they're trying to emulate it,
He's the head of one of the most eminent
But they just
financial groups and
do
an
not do it
expert
well.
on the genome theory. We have to stop him.
I'm going to be completely monotone despite being in a zombie outbreak, James. We need to head to Sunset Bridge so I can find my missing personality. At this point, we know that the remake looks, sounds, and plays worse than the original, but there can't be anything left to say, right?
Oh boy.
Following the introductory portion of the video, you might remember me saying that the developers are patching the game, but let's go back to what it looked like on launch. For starters, if you had saved data from the demo, you would get a message reading controller disconnected. Huh, that's weird. From this point on, if you tried to move around the menus, nothing would happen, and there was also no audio. Even if you did somehow make it past this point, your controls would become disabled when attempting to rescue a civilian, so it was literally unplayable. Despite having over triple the development time of the original House of the Dead 2, Megapixel Studios shipped an actual broken product. Thankfully, I didn't have the demo on my new PC, so I was able to avoid these issues, but if I played the remake on my laptop that actually has demo save data, I would have been totally screwed. I read on the Steam forums that the developers quickly patched this bug, which is good, but it just shouldn't have been there in the first place. When I was making my way through the first level, I was pleasantly surprised with the remake's performance. It runs at a solid frame rate, and the level design wasn't too bad, so I had hopes for the following stage. But then, I turned around this corner, and nothing could have prepared me for what I saw next. That's right, the game doesn't
Oh.
load in parts of the map, and it's not a one-off bug or error with my GPU either. This level will fail to load properly every time you play through it. Whether it's a whole building, parts of the ground, distant terrain, or just flat out missing textures, House of the Dead 2 Remake cannot load assets to save its life. I suspect that this is due to faulty texture streaming, but as it's so obvious, I struggle to see how an issue of this caliber made its way into the final game. Surely the developers noticed it during testing. What blows my mind about this is how this is taking place despite the player having zero camera control. Sega figured out when and how to render parts of the map and when to get rid of them for the first
that is
virtual cop,
such
for
a-
goodness
yeah,
sakes. So this
virtual
can't be
cop.
very hard for another legitimate
That
game
is so
studio
much
to
fun.
incorporate, especially one with prior experience with like-on games. I've also seen reports of players claiming frequent crashes, and although the remake has been very stable on my PC, I'm not surprised that it's having issues on other people's setups. Loading
that
times
is
also aren't
serious.
amazing, and even though I'm running the game from an internal SSD, the original loads much faster, and I attribute these extended loading times to Unreal Engine 4. When I was researching the game for this video, I was reminded that it's also coming to older systems like the Switch and the PS4, with the latter being over a decade old at this point. If it's anything like how I remember the Switch version of the first remake being, then you can expect sub 30 FPS gameplay. I've even found reviews online stating that just like the first remake, the Switch's control scheme requires numerous tweaks to become acceptable, not
Oh,
even great,
no.
so if you really want to play through these games, I'd recommend picking them up on PC. Aside from that, I did
Okay. We're gonna have problems now. As I said before, I actually did say before that the only system that really could work with like-on games is the Switch because of motion controls. If it has this many problems with everything, and even the control scheme for the Switch is fucked beyond belief, then we have more problems. Like-on game, and this is in my opinion, I'll say that again, I'll reiterate that, work best when you have the light gun, or at the very least, something along those lines. Switch controllers, the Joy-Cons, would not be able to emulate that at all. But considering the alternative being, a actual normal controller, I would say it will have to do. Now, maybe that's just me. Maybe it is. But a light gun game is defined by having the light gun. And most ports of it into other systems that don't have either a light gun peripheral or, motion control in a sense, are not going to do well. Now, again, not discrediting people who play on keyboard or controller. That's just how I see it. If a control scheme of a shooter game, okay, this isn't just going to go back to any shooter game. Now, does not feel good. Actually, this is for any game. A control scheme for a game can make or break a game. And that's just straight up. If their control scheme is so broken that it can't play, then holy shit, no one is going to want to play it. Every single review. Actually, wait. I'll keep the video playing for a
run
second.
into any other major technical issues, although I believe this is due to my PC specs rather than the game itself being well optimized. After seeing so many people online running into significant issues trying to get this game to just run, I can't honestly claim that you will have smooth performance like I did, so your mileage may vary. Just for transparency's sake, I'm running this game on a brand new gaming PC that I bought like a month ago. It has a lot of RAM and some pretty good specs, so I'm pretty sure that's why the game is running so smoothly. If I tried to run it on my older gaming laptop, I suspect it would have failed considerably.
Okay.
If I had to
That's good enough for that review. Currently, I just looked at the scoring on Steam. That's 41% of all reviews, 41% of the 329 user reviews for this game are positive. That's really bad. That's not mixed reviews, that is bad reviews, that is low. Each of these people seem to have about 2 to maybe 3-ish hours for each of these or so. Even here, a positive review, unless you're a big fan of House of the Dead gameplay like me, I would not recommend this game. That is already very, very bad. Someone saying, oh, I enjoyed this over the Dreamcast version of it. The Dreamcast version of it. That is not a good review, okay? Yeah, nah. This is not good. That is really, really bad. Some people are going, a lot of people are going, like, the positive reviews seem to be going off nostalgia rather than actually giving a proper review, but that is, that hurts, especially with House of the Dead being as well received originally as it was. Anyway, I will send you guys over to Reva, and we'll call that there for today. Tomorrow, well, later today, we still do have Octopath Traveler 1, which I'll keep going through. And for tomorrow, hopefully in the same, maybe in the same time slot as today, it'll be more Infinite Fusion, which we are cutting through most of the. We're still getting through all the Pokedex, which, yeah, we're getting there. Now, like, we're in post game technically, so we do have access to a lot of areas, all that stuff. So we will eventually be able to catch all of them. There's going to be still a lot of sorting needed for that, but yeah, we're getting through it. Getting through it slowly. Anyways, have fun over with Reva. Don't be too weird. You know the drill, all that stuff. And I'll see you guys again next time. 3, 2, 1, and goodbye.